my name is Lauryssa. How are you? Hello, Miss Morales. How are you today? You can go ahead and have a seat. It's nice seeing you, so I understand you're here for an interview. Let's get started. So, I have some questions for you. The first one is, how do you work under pressure? How do I work under pressure? I would say I work very well under pressure. I've been praised by previous bosses before because I never give up and I try to never fold under pressure. I always try to game plan to make the best of the situation and make the outcome not as crazy as it should be. Okay, now, what qualities make you a good leader? What qualities make me a good leader? Well, first, I feel like I'm able to stand up and speak up for myself as well as others, and I feel like that's very important because you need to be able to stick up for others as well to be a leader. I'm also a great listener and I'm good at communication, so I could listen to everybody and use that for my leadership skills. And everything that they say, I take into consideration. I don't just brush it off, everything's serious. And I feel like good leaders need to have that. It can't just all be about them bossing people around. It has to be about the whole team that you're leading. Like, I also have very good leadership skills because all high school ASB, I was the leader. Teams, I was the leader. So I feel like it just comes easy to me because I'm very good at speaking up. I'm not shy. I'm very straightforward. And I feel like that does help. And what would you do to deal with an angry patient or customer? How would I deal with an angry or upset patient or customer? Well, first off, I would remain calm. And I would want the patient or customer to know that they are heard and they're not being judged. So I would first off listen to everything they're saying and how they're feeling about the situation. And I would try my best to go about the situation calmly and see if I could fix it with whatever solution it is at the time. And if they are still being upset and acting a certain way, I would have to call someone above me, either a supervisor or a manager, because if I'm not adding fuel to the fire and they're still acting a certain way, there's nothing I could really do. So I would have to call for somebody, but I would always remain calm and try my best. Please describe to me why you've had so many jobs. Describe why I had so many jobs. Well, first off, I started working when I was 16 years old. I was very young, and some of it was I didn't have a ride to this job, so I couldn't go no more, or just regular teenager things. And then others were better opportunities. I was always part-time. Then I found full-time, and it just for different reasons, it always worked out for me. I was just young when I started, so of course 16 to 18 there was like 4 jobs in between. 18 to 20 there's 2 jobs in between. So it's not that I left for bad reasons. It was always I left for something better. Like, I left my previous job because I finished my dental school and I'm trying to pursue my dental career now as a dental assistant. So it's just always different things, but to better myself. How do you keep yourself organized? How do I keep myself organized? Well, honestly, my phone helps me remember and store a lot. Like, my calendar and my notes save my life sometimes. But other than that, I always make time for myself throughout the week. I always make sure I have a day or a couple hours to where I could re-pick up my stuff and reorganize it. And I just never let stuff get too bad to where it's at the point where I'm stressing and dwelling about it, because I feel like that's not right and that's not okay to come home from work one day and then be like, oh, I have to do this, I have to do that. Like, I stay on top of it so it doesn't get to that point. Are you a morning person? Am I a morning person? I would say yes, because rather the days I wake up late or the days I wake up early, I feel more accomplished. I feel like I have more time in the day. I don't have to stress out as much. I feel more refreshed. Do you prefer working in teams or working alone? Do I prefer working in a team or working alone? I prefer working alone. Just because I know me, myself, I give my 110% every time, and I don't have to rely on others. Because sometimes when you rely on others, they let you down, which isn't the case all the time. But when it's me, I know I could give everything I got and get it done right or correctly, or ask questions if needed or anything. But I could still work in a team, because in a team, all you need is communication and teamwork. which is, I could do that any day. I prefer working alone though, but I could work in a team anytime. And what do you do in your spare time? What do I do in my spare time? Well, in my spare time, I take care of my grandmother. She is currently bedridden and she's not able to walk or move her legs or anything, so she does need a lot of help. So every chance I get, I'm almost with her almost all the time. Other than that, I am with my dog. I train and play with her, and just above that, regular task in the week, chores, errands, just that. Like, I feel like my spare time, I use it to do what I need to do, once again, to stay organized so I'm not stressed out throughout the week. But I do spend a lot of my spare time with my family. Miss Morales, well, it was nice meeting you and getting to speak to you. You'll be receiving a call or email within the next 24 hours about your employment status, if you're hired or not. You go ahead and have a good day. Goodbye. Thank you for your time. It was very nice meeting you too and getting this opportunity. You have a great day as well.